One of the most important things for me was it was suggested at some point in the session that, what was it that I was seeking for, or what was my journey? And it seemed to be more a realization that I already knew what I wanted. I think the session helped me understand and realize that more, that if I could just slow down and not dwell on the negative things I'd been thinking about up to that time, and tune in more to the things I already knew how to do to make me able to access that deeper sense of being. Things like yoga and Tai Chi, meditation, going on retreats, spending time with the people that I felt really positive around, taking time to be in nature. And a lot of it has to do for me with just physical movement, like maybe working outside, going for walks, going to the retreat center in nature, being in New York City, feeling all that energy. So it was really the fact that maybe I already had the tools and understanding, that I didn't have to keep looking. And that was, for me, I think, the greatest realization. And since then, I've had the mind map on the wall in my room. I got it laminated at Kinko's, which was a delicate process for a large sheet of thin paper. And I also drew the mind map on a smaller chart to take with me on trips. Really just continuing doing some of the same things that I was doing in my life before then, but maybe appreciating them more, or using them sometimes more directly if I were feeling depressed, to actually move around. I learned a new martial art this last spring and summer using a long pole, and I work out with that. It's a pretty vigorous workout, and I've developed a lot of upper body strength from it. And just that whole physical movement sort of quiets my mind, and just a really strong sense of well-being. Another thing that's come recently, I sort of was thinking, it helped me access what I'm calling lately the campfire within. Like a sense within oneself of there's already a place of warmth and connection if you just sort of slow down and just try to feel it. I think martial arts or yoga or meditation are the link into it. I've also enjoyed the mind map salons that we've had, which to me was sort of that campfire idea too, of a group of people looking together at each person's mind map is sort of appreciating each person's deepest being. And I think it is to me, it was like looking into a campfire when you're talking with people. Something about the magic of seeing what's most important to each person, like the essence of each person, and each person's ego does seem to drop away, and where there's deep communication. Maybe there needs to be a mind map app. Just with some modern technology, but it's hard, I think, to go full-blown into how to develop, it as a tool for people to use, because it was so personal with having the 3 or 4 facilitators. So it's hard, for me to exactly imagine how you could make a technology for it, or a do-it-yourself kit, or a workbook, for people to use at home or something like that.